Hello everyone. Let us solve the definition of reading a range and a single digit and locating all the numbers where the single digit is occurring. So for this we have taken three text boxes. The first one to read the lower limit, second one to read the upper limit, and third one to read the search digit. So now we have fetched the value of first text box and converted into a number. Same goes with the second. And third one, we have not converted into a number. Later on, we will do the conversion. So if the conversions have failed or the limits are wrongly entered or any of them is negative, we'll throw an error. Otherwise, we will continue with the logic. Now, at this point, let me remind you that the logic is same as with the previous video. So kindly check that video out and then continue with this video. So I've converted the first number into an integer and the second one also into an integer, and I'm checking whether uh, they are integer numbers. The number is an integer number. That's what this condition means. And that the third input is a digit character, which we can directly use as an integer. So if that is the case, then I'm going to do the entire logic here. Otherwise, I'll throw a invalid error message. Now, as with the earlier videos, I'm not interested in showing each number individually because I'll have to keep on pressing the OK button so many times as I come across a number containing the search digit. So rather, we will concatenate it as a single string and then we'll show all the numbers at one go. Okay, having said this, I'm going to write my for loop because we are going to start from the lower limit, that is the number in B1, and we are going to continue till the upper limit, that is in B2, and I'm going to um, move through each of the numbers, and once this logic is over, we would have a list of all the numbers um, in the num variable, which is a string. So we're going to come out with the output. So now we're going to write in the logic here. So our first thing is that I would be containing the current number. Now I don't want to mess with the for loop looping variable. So I'm going to use a temporary variable where I can store the value of I, and I'm going to use k in all the further manipulations. Okay, I'm going to use found as the variable uh, which stores the value of false, indicating that the digit is not found. That's an assumption. So every time I take up a new number and I do the processing, initially I will make an assumption that the digit is not found. And then if it is found, I will change the value of found to true. So while k is greater than 0, what we will do is we will find the last digit and we will remove the last digit from the number. So for finding the last digit, you will have to use the modulo operator. And when you want to remove the last digit, you will have to use the division by 10. And since you want to remove the fractional part, you will have to use the math objects floor method. So let me take the remainder as k modulo 10. That will fetch me the last digit. And this is what I need to check. What is there in the remainder variable? So if it is same as the search digit, then I'll change the value of found to true. And also, I need to change the value of k by removing the last digit because it has already been tested. So we will use the math.floor and divide the number by 10. So the fractional part, whatever was there, the last digit as a fraction would then be truncated. So now here we will check if the remainder variable is exactly equal to A3. Now, if you want, you can go ahead and convert A3 also into a number. So maybe we can just use an A3 equals. So the number is the digit character is converted into a numeric digit. So if it is equal to this, then we are going to add in, change the value of found to true, that we have come across a valid input. And so once the while loop is over, we just need to check what is the value of found. If it is true, then we have come across a number which is containing the search digit. So if found is true, so if found, then I will just concatenate the new input along with a space so that all the numbers do not join together. Uh, so this is the concatenation. And so for the next run, when I becomes plus plus, that is b plus b1 plus 1, it will store the new value of I in k, and it will again go ahead and do the processing. And if it is found, it will be added to the output string. Otherwise, it will not be added, and then the loop will continue with the next number. So once the entire range is covered, and when you come out of the loop, there should be something there in num. If no number containing that search digit was found, then it would show an empty string. So let us try the logic and see. Okay, so let me enter the value as 100, and let me try entering the values 150. My search digit is 5. So you can see all the numbers where the digit 5 is occurring is shown. If I change the range to 100 to 200, then you will even see 155 containing two fives. So each time a digit is extracted, and if it is same as the search digit, found will be changed to true. So initially found is false, meaning the digit is not found for the current value of I. And then through the loop, if any one of the digit is equal to that search digit, found changes to true. So once all the digits of a number is tested, the value of found may be either false, indicating the digit was not located, or true, indicating that in the current occurrence of I, the digit was found. And that is what we will append to the num string. Right? Try this definition, and we'll catch up in the next video with a new definition.